Hello everybody, I'm Beetwolf and welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne. Find ourselves at the end of this kind of alleyway, or certainly a smaller road anyway. We're ready to knock on this door where we left off last time, listen to whatever the person inside has to say. I'm ready to forget the last episode, move on to a nice fresh one because I know last time it was a little bit sloppy, a little bit rough in terms of deaths due to my own stupidity, but I'm ready to pick up and do much better this time. Let's see what the person has to say.
But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling.
Okay, so this is maybe some kind of brothel. We certainly know that from that dialogue that she performs certain acts of pleasure. That's all I'll say. So that's what she's up to, but she doesn't want to let us in because it's a night of the hunt. Again, no one wants to come outside and play with us, sadly. So that's that. And we also got a bit of interesting dialogue right at the beginning as well, and that's that we have a certain scent. And I'm pretty sure I've heard that previously in the game, but I can't really put my finger on where. And that is... yeah, I've got a message there as well, I'll have to check that later. And that is that we'll have to... sorry, I can't even speak right at the minute. That is that hunters have a certain scent, it seems. And I'm pretty sure I've heard that in a previous point in the game, but I can't put my finger on where. And she's also repeated that. So that's quite interesting. Let's see if she's got anything else to say.
Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
Yeah, we are. There we go. We finally got our opportunity. We can tell someone to go to Erden Chapel. And we will do that exact thing. But it's interesting now, it also gives us the option to withhold information. That's very, very class. That's nice. We'll tell her to go there, though.
Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you there.
Interesting, I like this one. I like this character.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I'll see you.
Right, okay, that's that. We seem to have sent her to Erden Chapel. She should be there next time we visit. So that's excellent. That's our first saved kind of NPC, if you will. We'll still have to wait and see to determine how significant she becomes, but it's somebody at least. I love the little like moaning noises they make. No pun intended. So we're picking up some more throwing knives there. Some more poison knives. So maybe we can try out these to see just what effect they have on these guys. Oh, they go nice and straight at least this time. I mean, they have on the previous games, but we'll have to see. Yes, we've got him poisoned. We'll wait for his health to go down, see how long that takes. Looks like he's taking a fair bit each time. About 12 per tick. And that's him taken care of. Nice. Some more quicksilver bullets from him as well. Always cool. I thought that ghost was actually an enemy then. Ready to wail into me. These guys seem to be the masters of treasure. They always seem to be guarding something. Let's take a bit more of a look around. Nothing else. Okay. Okie dokie. And it seems that we are now on the other side of this graveyard type room or area. So we worked our way up that tower and moved all the way around, down through the back streets and worked our way up on the other side. So we've pretty much skipped out that area. Making me think that it might be a boss fight. Maybe a boss fight gets triggered when you go in there and that's how you skip it. I must say I do not know. But we'll check it out any second. We'll just activate this gate first. See what's on the other side. If there's a checkpoint, we'll activate that first. Oh, look at that moon. Look at it. It creates an entire different tone overall. It really does. The atmosphere feels totally changed now that the moon's out instead of the sun. I know that's kind of like a... Maybe you think it's a minor change and I'm talking out of my ass, but truly it feels different. And I've just remembered now. I forgot to go back and check whether this was different previously. I'll have to do that after this episode. I'm sure of it though. I'm almost positive. Some madman's knowledge. Has this guy got anything to say? We'll try and poison him. Is that enough? Nope. He might have a bit of a higher resistance. Yeah, there we go. He's poisoned. We'll wait for that to do his business. Probably not a good idea to activate that guy just yet. Hack at him as well while he's being poisoned. And take another one. There we go. The poison will kill him off now. Nice. These seem to be coming in quite handy. I wonder how far they travel without dipping. They go fairly far, but they've still got that standard drop that has persisted through every single game so far. Rightly so, I guess, because it's not exactly an arrow. All you're doing is throwing it. And gravity will always have its time. Oh, I was wondering if we could parry him then. Probably a silly idea considering the size of him. I doubt you can execute a riposte on this one. Taken care of. Okay. These guys aren't so tough if they've not got all of their little buddies surrounding them, giving them a hand. Some more knowledge for us. Can never have enough of that. All kinds of knowledge. I love that animation as well. Something so simple is so satisfying, folding your weapon in and out. It's not just the looks, it's the sound as well. Have we been up there before? Looks a bit more of an open area. Building that we can go inside. Or maybe it's part of the environment that looks like an area that you can actually access. No, I bet you can. It looks like you can. Either way, instead of dwelling on that, we'll move our way down this way. Over yonder in this direction. Down these steps. Now, 3 throw knives isn't going to be enough to poison this one. So, we'll have to go in all melee on him. Pick up them stones. And we'll pull him in with a gun. Deal a little bit of damage at least. Wonder if I can do this. Crush him, yes! Ooh! Oh, I thought that would have got the crush on him. Come on. And back up. Oh, I didn't mean that to be a hit. Cool. We know that we've got some more... I'll always take the blood vials, that's nice. We know that we've got more of those beautiful poison knives back in our storage because we did pick up the maximum amount we could hold, and thus some got sent back to the Hunter's Dream. And that's how we work our way back around to that area. Got it. Simple. Simple navigation. Ooh, we've got another one of those tanky looking dudes. A couple of them in fact. He's lining up for a backstab, but the crows are definitely going to aggro. So we'll pull this one. There we go. I'll pull you over. Fight you 1v1, make it fair. Oh, okay, you've had enough, have you? Don't even turn your back on me. Oh, come on, that had to be the... I was sure that had to be a parry. Yeah, 2 more vials. These crows are preventing me from getting the BS on this guy. Not too much of an issue though, we can take care of him. Ooh, I thought we might have been able to clutch that. There we go. He normally drops blood vials. Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Can't access that door. I was really sure. Oh, don't even. Don't even. Come on, I hate this. Don't do this to me. Game. Don't do it. Oh, I hate this. I'm stuck. No way of escape. Oh, yes, we managed to leap our way out of there. I thought I was going to have to quit the game for a second. So when we spoke to that, let's see what's here. Treat inquisitiveness with care. As always. Who doesn't? I mean, come on. Excellent view over Yarnum. Although this time it's a bit of a darker look because the moon's out. Clouds setting in. Dark sky. So when we spoke to that lady in the Forgotten Village, that was really scared because she thought we were going to kidnap her like one of those strange guys did. It seemed as though we would have been able to tell her to go to the Erdene Chapel, but we didn't really get the option. And I'm hoping that comes up at some point and we can actually further her story progression. Okay, we got a monocular. Her story progression, but I'm unsure whether that's going to be the case because it gave us the option right away with the other lady that we spoke to in the last episode. I mean, right at the beginning of this episode. Treat inquisitiveness with care. That's what I'm trying to remember because I'm always tempted to get really close to cliffs like this just to see if there's a drop down point for A, loot, and B, a secret path. Yeah, let's read this. Take a step forward. I don't believe that for a dang second. I'll leave the message there in case someone falls for it because trolling can be funny sometimes within the Souls community, but I'm certainly not going to fall for it myself. Some shards. We've got one of these bigger guys again. Although he seems to have a bit of a mace, like a ball and chain. Can we please get the backstab? No, we may not. Oh, this one's... Oh, that's a weapon, alright. Look at this one. Aren't you impressive? And I did realise that we missed that creepy crawler guy as well to get the reinforcement stones, but I thought I'd try and get the jump on that guy first. I think that was a good trade. So let's work our way around here. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to access that then for a split second. But no, sadly we can't. We can, however, go around this way. Right, I'm being careful not to miss anything. If you see me walking like that, walking forward but kind of taking the looks to the side as I'm going, it's because I don't want to miss anything, yet I'm also trying to keep the playthrough moving, so I'm making some good progression. Okay, it's getting really foggy. At least when you bring your torch out, it does make a difference so you can see a little bit better. Time for rolling, yeah. Hate the pots. I hate them pots. Partake in that all the time. Okay, so we've got a chest and a door. Another tempering blood gemstone, that'll come in handy. No! It's closed. Crapola. Crapola. I wonder if there's any way to hit an illusory wall. We've not found any in this game so far. I don't even know if they exist or not. I mean, they might do. I'm trying everything to find them. Sadly, it doesn't seem like we can. So we're going to go all the way back now. Is that area just totally blocked off for us at this point? Maybe we'll work our way back down that path and end up working down below this area somehow to unlock that door. And in fact, that door there may end up bringing us up. I don't know. I'm not too sure. For now, we'll head back though, because we do know there's another way we can go. But it seems like that was it for this little portion. Bit of a dead end. Unless this guy was telling the truth and we actually can go down there. It really doesn't look like it though. No, that's a total lie. I'm never falling for that. I'm willing to try most things once in this game, but in all of these games. But that is something I'm not, because you can tell it's a straight up troll. Oh, love the distant ringing of the bell in the background as well. Love that. You gonna wake up? Nope. Regular corpse. Let's take a look to make sure nothing's hiding behind these. No, they are not. Alrighty then. I'm looking forward to getting into some more tense combat as well, because last time, as I mentioned, didn't perform at my best, particularly. Oh, is this... Oh, okay. We've been taken all the way back round. So I did not explore this in the first place? Oh, yes I did, but it just turned out that when I went up here... No, it was open the whole time. I'm sure this was cordoned off beforehand. Unless I just didn't choose to go up this way and I went down there instead. I'll take a look, because we know we've got that thing up there that whisked us away and used frenzy on us and nearly killed us. So we've got to be careful about that. So this is a shortcut back round to this other side. Right then. So yeah, I have been performing a little bit better in terms of combat on this one, as you can probably tell. I've fared with the enemies quite well. We're at max blood vials now, so that's cool, but I want to get some more killing. I need some more bosses. To find out these areas. New areas as well.
This here is a safe flat, if you find us in.
Yes, we have told somebody, but she doesn't seem to have come to the chapel yet. I reckon we're going to have to quit and reload, or at least travel to a different area before that happens. That tends to be the case. So considering I thought I'd been down this way, maybe I've not, and I went a different way entirely. We'll soon find out. Yeah, I've definitely been this way. I've been up through there. Maybe there was a path that I didn't quite pay attention to over there, though. I'm tempted to go back and check, but I'll see where I can teleport to, I think. Smoke coming from the top of that building. Right, where to go, where to go. I'm thinking I might just go back in that Dreamworld place, to be honest. And by that I don't mean the Hunter's Dream, I'm talking about the Forgotten Village of Yarn Ghoul, I think the name was. So we can look forward to that. That seems like a fairly... probably the highest level area that we've discovered so far. We can take a nice peek at that. And also see if Guillermo's back, see if he's got anything else to say. And no, he has not. Can we upgrade? Can we fortify our weapons any further? More bloodstones needed. Very well. No more slots there. Doesn't look like we can do anything more, sadly. We've got a couple more runes, but I don't think I want to use them. I'm happy with what we've got so far. Now, the female we spoke to in that, not alleyway, but she was hiding down in the lower regions of Yharnam. Should be in that chapel now, so we'll go back and see her soon. But I think I shall go back to this dream world, the Hypergean Joel. See how we fare this time. Now that I feel more confident, back into the swing of things. Although I will probably save that boss for later. I want to continue through some new areas. So we've met a couple of dead ends so far as well. Hopefully we'll gain the resources required to access them soon enough. because we really do need to like access them eventually, because I don't want to quit the game with, or finish the game, leaving some of it undiscovered. I've still not forgotten about that. Ooh, I've still not forgotten about that locked door up near the badge that we discovered for the Ludwig. Now, the key with these guys, I think, is don't get too greedy and don't underestimate them. Because when they start moving quick like that, they deal huge damage, while also moving very fast as well and becoming difficult to dodge. That guy's dead meat though, no problem. See, it's simple. If you pay attention, it's totally simple. But you let your guard down for a second and you're dead. That's the nature of these games though, and that's what I love about them. Ooh, can we get that? Yes! And it took us back up to full HP as well, considering we dealt tons of damage to him. Backstab. Yes, you should not have buffed yourself there, good sir. Good night. Now I am. I'm back in. I'm back, baby. Don't want to get too cocky though, that can also be the downfall of you. Kill off another witch. All those witches do is drop pebbles, and we've killed that many of them. We've probably got a couple of spare stacks back in the dream. Okay, instead of going right this time, let's take a look left. And can you hear this music, by the way? Oh, it's so unnerving. Listen to that choir. Oh, it really sets up the tone in this area perfectly, especially when you see enemies strolling along along like that. So freaky. Oh, this soundtrack's awesome. Is this going to be a shortcut back up to a higher level? Yes, there we go. There's a little bit of a checkpoint for us. When you see them shrouded guys with the hoods walking along to this soundtrack, you know the game means business. Now, do you want to partake in some fighting? You do? Yeah, we'll use them combos, them special attacks. They certainly seem to deal more damage. And that kills off Miss Piggy. 2.0. Couple of blood vials, they're going to the chest. We're doing very nice stocking up on those now. Yeah. I'm loving this area. It does seem to be more high level, but this is probably the way to go now. I wouldn't say that we're under leveled by any means. I'd say that we're probably about right. There's a real sinister feeling about it. And another pig guarding some loot. Oh, the gothic soundtrack, the choir, mixed with the whole design of the area, the enemies that are in the area. Just everything entirely, to be honest. Okay, we've got a little bit of a lift. Let's crank that. Device is currently unavailable. It's not currently operable. That means that it's probably some sort of shortcut that we'll have to work our way around to. Let's get on there. Nice point of vantage. Where are these dogs? I can hear some dogs. There we go, that'll kill that one. Oh, not quite. Where's the other one? Oh, there's a few. Lucky they don't have too much HP. Ooh. They can stag you out quite easily, these guys. When you get overwhelmed, they can really get the beat down. I love sparring with them though, because they seem like one of the enemies that really jumps around as much as the player character. Oh, really? Oh, man. One hit, and I'm dead. I honestly felt so scared then because I didn't think it was the pig making the noise. I knew it was doing the snorting, but I heard it. I could have sworn I heard something moving around beside me as well. So I turned to look around and then left me open for the kill from the front. It's funny though getting charged down by those guys. I can take that. And now that we've opened up the door to the left, it's easy to access anyway. And we'll ignore you this time. He always tries to get the jump on us from the spawn. Ooh, we didn't notice that guy last time. Oh, we missed him. And again. Okay, good. We should be able to stagger him now. Oh, this one certainly has the HP. I wouldn't like to try and tackle this guy while there's other enemies around because he'd probably get the opportunity to escape because we'd be left open for a punishment killing that guy. Due to the amount of hits that you need to get on him. I wonder how important that loot is. I can see it being one of them FromSoft trolls where you kill an enemy like that, thinking you've done well, gonna get some good loot out of it, and it's gonna end up being something crap. Right, so we're gonna have to jump down into Dog City again. I wish you could get the opportunity to plunge on that pig, but it doesn't seem like we can. Oh no! Let's try and kill these guys. Nice and quick. Oh boy. Ooh, let's get out of the way. That one's got our echoes. Okay. Heal up. Been a bit of a face-off against 3 of them. Not to worry though. That tightens them up. We're actually mounting quite a few echoes at the minute as well. Yes, there we go. And scythe him up. Okay. I wonder who these statues are of. Whether of anyone or they just to piece the area together. But there seems to be quite a few. And it seems to actually represent the hooded guys that are walking around. For example, him up there. Now, let's not take our piggy lightly this time. Let's get the hell out of the way. Ooh. Took a bit of a knock that time, but... Ooh, she's got more reach on that than I actually anticipated. And let's... Oh, Chrysler. Ooh! No! No! I meant to say Shizer anyway. Oh boy, the pigs. I wasn't expecting that one to head up the stairs. Chrysler, Shizer. Same thing. I'm reckoning I'm going to grab the souls. Oh, I keep calling them souls. I can't get out of that force of habit. I mean, it's been put in me for 6 long years to say souls. And now to have it ripped from me all of a sudden to say echoes, it doesn't seem right. I might just call them blood souls. And instead of calling the game Bloodborne, I'm calling it Blood Souls. As well as. Well, this guy actually respawns, so you can farm him up a little bit. Might as well take advantage of that. Get the beat on him. Don't let him escape. Okay. So it would probably be advised to kill the pig first. The first pig, I mean. And then kill the second pig so they can't double team. Right now I'm going to lure the pig out and I'm going to try and get the plunging attack. Oh, seriously? Oh, my life. Oh! Heal, heal. Oh, crud. 2 pigs at once. And a dog. You can't get me. Seize the pig from the other side. There's got to be a special animation for getting the plunge on that guy. There's just got to be. I want to lure him over. I want to lure him over this way. Come on. Come on. Over in this direction. Hopefully she makes her way back over here. I'm saying she, but it could very well be a he as well. Yes, you know you want some. This might be a bad move, because if I fall right through her, she's going to do tons of damage, and the dogs are also going to get in on the beat as well. Well, that's that. We know that there's no special plunge from what I've gathered there. But at least she killed off one of the dogs for us, so I'm happy about that. And that little belly flop attack has got a higher reach than you'd imagine. It really does. Because she kind of wallows forward a little bit at the same time. Now we can get this. Ooh, bolt paper. Oh, I think I know what that is. Judging from that, I can probably assume that might be a lightning type buff. You can't squeeze through there. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Okay, let's take you down. And I will hunt you down. Come on. Okay, so we know to jump back when she does that belly flop. And try and dodge that the best we can when we get the opportunity. God, tons of blood vials. Even if we run out of these 20, we've got tons back in storage at this point. Ooh. Okay, like that tightens that guy up. These dogs must be getting a little bit sick of me at this point. There we are. Oh, nearly. Oh, nice little finisher there. So, let's see if it's true. Is the bolt paper indeed a lightning buff? Yes, it does. Applies bolt to weapon. Coarse paper that applies bolt to weapons when rubbed. Okay, invented by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church Workshop. Right. So, I can't remember the description of the fire paper. I can't remember if it was the same guy or not. Artificially recreates the blue sparks that are said to surround dark beasts, aka the boss that we found in this area. Do you remember the big lightning dog type beast? Unlike the other strange weapons created by Archibald, this one was favoured by many hunters, in particular those who even had laid eyes on a dark beast. I'd never once laid eyes on a dark beast. Okay. That's nice to know. So Archibald was some sort of worker for the church who came up with some sort of concoctions that could be used to help hunters. The lightning paper being one of them. So we've got a couple of dogs and one of those guys again. Let's use a pebble. Pull this guy over. And he's stuck behind his 2 friends. There we are. We'll bring this guy next. Might as well. Although we probably should have brought the dog and then backstabbed that guy, but should be cool. Should be cool. Back off, you fiend. Those guys deal some sort of insane damage. All kinds of crazy damage. Come on. Come on, engage. Engage in combat. Ooh. I thought I was accidentally charging up my weapon there. I thought I was going to go in for a stronger hit, which would have left me open. Pebble. Ping. Ooh. And I guess I deserved that. I guess I totally deserved that one. Getting a little bit too cocky. There we go. Takes care of him. And now the dog shall be no problem. There we are. Tonichus. Okay. Let's take a look at what that is. Maybe it's a weapon? It is. Tonitrus. Ah, a weapon contrived by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church workshop. Striking this particular iron morning star flail like a match generates the same blue sparks that blanket a dark beast. So, when reading these descriptions, we're certainly getting the reference back to that boss that we've discovered in this area. So, it all seems to have been maybe devised from that monster. Maybe it's lived for centuries and no one's killed it so far. Obviously because it's still living, but, you know, it could have been living that long. And maybe that's what's going on, because everything seems to reference back to that dark beast. That is indeed if we are thinking of the same dark beast that this is referring to. Unfortunately, for reasons untold, the hunters of Archibald's time did not fully take to the device. Okay. So what do we need to use this? Can we equip it? I think we've got the stats to, but it looks significantly less powerful. Right. Okay, interesting. It's like an iron lightning mace then. Interesting. That's similar to a weapon that we've seen in the past that one of the NPC characters seem to be using. So, I think this is going to wrap up the episode now. It's been a really fun one. I've played much better this time. Glazing over the sloppiness of the last episode for sure. We're going to head down that way next time, beyond where the pig is. Possibly make our way up to that building. That looks very creepy, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching as usual. I'm Beetwolf, this has been Bloodborne, and I shall see you next time.